World War I, often called the Great War, stands as one of the most transformative and devastating conflicts in human history. Beginning in 1914 and lasting until 1918, it reshaped nations, altered borders, and permanently changed the political and social landscape of the world. When historians discuss the causes of World War I, they often refer to a complex mix of political tensions, alliances, militarism, and nationalism that built up over decades. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in June 1914 is usually described as the spark that ignited the war, but the deeper causes ran far deeper and created a situation where a regional conflict quickly spiraled into a global catastrophe. Many nations were already engaged in an intense arms race, and the rise of military power became a central factor in the outbreak of the First World War. Countries such as Germany, France, Russia, and Britain were building massive armies and navies, each preparing for a potential future war that many feared was inevitable. This militarism combined with a complex network of alliances, such as the Triple Alliance Germany, Austria-Hungary, Italy and the Triple Entente France, Russia, Britain ensured that any conflict between two nations would likely involve many others. Nationalism further fueled the flames, as various ethnic groups sought independence or dominance, particularly in the Balkans, which became a hotspot of political tension and violence. When the assassination of Franz Ferdinand occurred in Sarajevo, Austria-Hungary saw it as an opportunity to strike at Serbia, whom they blamed for supporting nationalist movements. Serbia, backed by Russia, refused to comply with Austria-Hungary's harsh ultimatum. When Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, Russia mobilized its forces. Germany, allied with Austria-Hungary, declared war on Russia, and soon after on France. Germany's invasion of Belgium brought Britain into the conflict, turning what should have been a limited confrontation into a full-scale European war. The United States, initially neutral, would eventually join the conflict in 1917, tipping the balance in favor of the Allies. This chain reaction of alliances and declarations revealed how deeply the world was entangled in political and military commitments, and how the causes of WW1 created the conditions for a total global war. Once the war began, the world witnessed some of the most brutal and destructive battles ever recorded in military history. The major battles of WW1, including the Battle of the Somme, the Battle of Verdun, the Battle of Gallipoli, and the Battle of Tannenberg, demonstrated the deadly power of modern industrial warfare. One of the defining features of the First World War was trench warfare, a grim and exhausting form of fighting where soldiers lived, fought, and died in muddy trenches stretching hundreds of miles across Europe. The Western Front became a stagnant line of trenches where neither side could achieve a decisive breakthrough. Machine guns, artillery, barbed wire, and poison gas turned the battlefield into a nightmare unlike anything experienced before. The Battle of Verdun in